Hello guys and welcome back to another episode from Genshin Impact. So, as you remember from the last time, we were doing this story quest from the fabulous Fungus Frenzy, in which we finally met the new 4-star character that will come out in the next half of this update, which is Layla. And we also happen to uh, came across Yaimiko. It seems that this tournament that about fungi fighting each other, like Pokemon, reach other parts of Teyvat. It even reached Naguel Summer in Azuma, and Yaimiko came here to take part on this tournament. She also brought some people else since she's the head of the Jai publishing house, she also brought some other people, an author, and maybe I can't remember how well it was, but I think it was an editor. And well, we don't know where they are. It seems that the author in the last chapter was very nervous. I don't know why. Maybe Jamie's presence, or our presence, or the fact that she had to travel or from one nation to another to take inspiration on her story. Maybe, who knows? But here we are. Now, after after getting some more fungi and everything, and try them, and also complete some of the training training grounds, I have a better idea on how to use my team in this tournament. So, without further ado, let's check what's going on with the Nilot Palakopam Arena. Also, it seems that this thing about championship progress just dropped, and it seems that this is our first opponent. Us, and my ace Fungus is Bongo Head because it was this fungus was like part of a cutscene, and it seems that that was pretty much so. That's why he is the ace of the fungus. And also, you always need a healer on this. That's a very rough thing that you learn with these kinds of games or RPGs, I must say. And we are going to against Agileknak Dash. I think that's how you pronounce it. So, and her ace fungus is Magishroom, which is a dendro fungus. But I guess we'll see how this tournament unravels with the time when the time passes. So without further ado, let's check it.
Looks like the qualifiers are about to kick off. Alhingen's giving an opening speech.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Nilut Pala Cup Beast Tamers Tournament is about to begin. I genuinely hope that everyone has fun in the competition and wish you all the very best of luck. At the same time, I ask that you bear in mind that this tournament is held in the spirit of friendly and fair competition. By all means, give everything you've got, but respect your opponents at the same time. Don't lose your head. This is just a sport, not a fight to the death. I have spent a considerable amount of time in my life searching for a way for humans and dangerous creatures to coexist. The wisdom orbs you now hold in your hands show me that it is indeed possible. I sincerely hope that this event will show the potential of beast taming to a wider audience. People need a way to avoid conflict and stay safe in the wild. And beast taming can help us achieve this.
Oh, so that's why Alhingen is putting his whole fortune into this. What an inspiring goal. But Caltilia, on the other hand...
Thank you for your speech, Mr. Elhingen. I'd like to add a few words of my own, if I may. Welcome, Beast Tamers! The wisdom orbs in your hands are a truly groundbreaking invention, representing the culmination of centuries of technological innovation at the Academia. Actually, there are 9 extraordinary technical breakthroughs that make them so exciting.
Caltilia, everyone's eager to try them out for themselves. There's no need to delve into all the details right now.
Of course. Well, I'll explain everything to you all when I get the chance. I'm sure you'll get a sense of just how advanced this technology is when you start using it in the arena. Trust your wisdom orbs and have fun in the competition.
What a total nerd! Doesn't he know there's a time and place to talk tech? Good thing Alhingen has enough situational awareness for the both of them. Otherwise, this could have dragged on for a long time. Ooh, the qualifiers have officially started! It's time to face our first opponent!
Whoa. Oh yeah, the voice actor for Sino said that he would take a little bit of contribution in this. I didn't know it was going to be this early in the second episode, actually. Sino, has this tournament come to his attention too? I don't think so. He doesn't seem interested, but maybe he is looking out if there is some trouble or something, judging by his expression and everything. Okay, so I guess after taking part in this competition, then we will maybe check on Sino. Hmm. Okay, so it seems that this is my first lineup, then opponent's lineup. Okay, fire, ice, maybe animal. So I guess I should bring this. Maybe fire 2 and... Whoa, this is gonna be a hard one. How about... Yeah, I think this one will do. Wait, what? Okay. A buffer. I don't know if I need a shooter right now. I guess I will go with this time. Oh boy. Now this is going to be interesting. I guess if I lose, that wouldn't be too much of an issue, because I don't know if it can keep taking part on other stuff, or the game won't allow me to lose. After all, we're the protagonist. We need to have some sort of something. Defeat your opponent. Our debut match.
Didn't know they put the bar for entry so low. Let's go! This is gonna be over so fast. Don't blink or you'll miss it.
Don't be nervous, Bongo Head. It's only the qualifiers. These are teeny tiny potatoes. Just think of them as stepping stones.
Yeah, giving my friend some encouragement there. And begin! Okay, we'll buff this and that. They are not losing.
Use your Spike Splash Water Balloon!
Whoa.
Quick attacks will work to our advantage. Everyone, now!
And now I will
It's
use
okay. We still got this.
yes. Did I lose a... Oh, I didn't lose a single one of them. Oh, she just got wrecked.
Great job, Bongo Head! And everyone else, too!
But how? How can my swift fighting style fail? Everyone, retreat now!
Well, that was that was an interesting experience, if I do say so myself. Even though I was a little like nervous because that But in the end, she didn't last for long. I was able to like destroy her in like no time. But yeah, I mean that was good. I really like it. Maybe we'll reach the no, it's semifinals and then the quarterfinals. It's first the quarterfinals, which would be like four battles, then the semifinals, which will be reduced into two, and then the finals.
This fungi fighting is unlike anything else we've ever done before, and it's super fun. That beast tamer and her fungi work together pretty well, almost as well as the two of us.
What do you mean by the two of us? Were you taking part on this, Paimon? Are you saying you want to have a try at fighting? Your signature move will be Silver Supernova Slam. Yeah, what do you mean by the two of us? Are you saying you want to have a try at fighting?
That's not what Paimon meant. Paimon just wanted to say that our opponent seems to have developed her own fighting style unique to her and her fungus. Oh, it'd be great if we were more tightly in sync with Bongo Head. Imagine if we could just look at him and he'd know exactly what to do. That would be amazing.
Just like in Pokemon, huh?
That's why it's so important to develop close connections with your teammates.
Nico and Layla! How's it going for you so far?
Twirly Whirly and the other Shroom Buddies were way stronger than I thought. Before I knew it, they'd knocked the opposition out. When I got back to the arena, I saw Miss Yai's opponent running away like they'd just seen a ghost. Miss Yai said she needed to find you and discuss something, so I came with her.
Little Layla here breezed through her first battle. Soka won hers by a hair's breadth, but mine was rather disappointing. My opponent was a frightful bore.
Well, it's only just started after all. It'd be a bit of a crazy tournament if everyone in the qualifiers was a prize fighter. But anyway, what was it you wanted to discuss with us?
You're getting smarter, aren't you, Paimon? I thought you'd need me to remind you, but no, you said it yourself. Our opponents will only get stronger as the tournament proceeds, so we mustn't let our guard down.
I guess having her being influenced by everyone here in the land of wisdom really helped Paimon out, huh? At least she was able to remember stuff rather than other remembering her. Yeah, because you've seen before, she always asks questions without thinking. She's too like energetic, and also she just acts in an instinct. So I guess it really did well on Paimon. Our staying here, our stance here. And also having a word with Simon, Alhaitham, and Dia, and Candace, and even Akira, I believe. It was a really good influence in her, rather than what I've seen in other stuff where they say Simon is a bad influence for some reason. I guess he does tell jokes, but in this matter, since he needs to be cold, he needs to be strict and everything, I guess that's his best option, or else he will be telling jokes here and there like there was no tomorrow.
Why don't we keep up the momentum from our respective first-round victories? Let's give our fungi some special training to strengthen our bonds with them.
Great idea! Stay one step ahead of the game. All right, guess it's Shroom Buddy's special training o'clock. Let's get to it!
view here is wonderful. It smells of the rainforest here, and we're far enough away that no one will bother us. Let's have some fun with our fungi friends, then take a break to sample some of Sumeru's delectable snacks.
Yay! Snack time! Snack time! Wait a second. Aren't we here for training, though? Or did you put something in the snacks that'll improve our bonds with our fungi?
Even if I had that kind of power, I wouldn't dream of abusing it. I assure you, the dried fruits and pastries I brought are quite ordinary.
So I guess we are going to tell them to do something and then give them the treat, like if it was some sort of mascot or anything, a pet.
Perhaps you thought I'd planned an intensive training session for you? That won't be necessary. On the contrary, when you're constantly on edge, you miss quite a lot of important things. Since the goal here is to bond with our fungi, we should treat them as friends and create happy memories with them. Eating and having fun together are vital components of friendship training. Imagine if all the Traveler ever thought about was making you stronger, forcing you to build rock-hard muscles just to watch you send Mitatrolls flying. Would you gladly comply?
Buffman. That your face like, do you really do you really want me to do that, Paimon? I can turn you into Buffman if I wanted to.
Why are you looking at Paimon like that? Oh, don't you dare try anything like that! Or Paimon will ignore you for 3 days! No, 5 days!
See?
That's fine.
You and she have a very strong bond, but that doesn't mean you'd be happy for her to inflict a rigorous physical training regimen on you. Do you really think the fungi would be any more receptive when they've only just met you?
Huh. Well, when you put it like that...
Miss Yai is right. Also, I'm curious to see what would happen if the wisdom orb is turned off or malfunctions. I wonder if the fungi will stay tamed or not.
You want to turn off the wisdom orb?
Yeah, it takes time for friends to get to know each other properly and come to trust each other. I can't always rely on this gizmo to communicate with Twirly Whirly. It makes me feel like I'm giving orders.
Ah, yes. True love cannot be controlled by external forces. Little Layla's belief is a classic one.
But that would mean giving up control over the fungi. Is that really a good idea?
It's worth a try. I'm curious about what will happen. Well, if well, yeah. I mean, I am a little curious about what will happen too. How Luming was looking at Paimon like, could give her that intense training Jaimiko's talking about. Oh, that was so good when Luming and the Paimon are like on each other's skin. It's really good. I really like that, especially when they face or anything.
Go ahead and give it a try, little Layla. Don't worry, the little ones and I will be here to keep you safe.
Okay, is everyone ready? I'm gonna do it.
Look at that! Now that it's turned off, Twirly Whirly's moving around on its own again. But it's not attacking people nearby like it did before.
Perhaps the Wisdom Orb's technology doesn't allow people to control the fungi at all. Maybe it simply adjusts the fungi's temperaments, calming them down so that they're capable of forming connections with people. If this theory is correct, little Layla's wish may yet come true. Once you've gotten to know each other, you'll be able to freely communicate without using the Wisdom Orb.
Miko's right! Forget fancy schmancy technology. The real breakthrough here is the power of friendship.
Oh, the power of friendship, you say. Oh, I know I think or two about that.
I'll do my best. I want to likes and dislikes, then buy lots of snacks from the almighty merchant.
Paimon wants to get to know the real Bongo Head, too. Let's try deactivating our wisdom orb, shall we?
Hmm. What makes the wisdom orb so effective? Is Kaitulia in possession of some great technology unknown to the other scholars?
Traveler, Paimon, Miss Yai, do you and your shrimp buddies want to join us? I think Twirly wants to play in the water over there.
You'd better be careful. Don't get too close to Blitzara when you're knee-deep in the water, or you might find yourself on the receiving end of a very unique lower leg massage.
Oh, lower leg massage. Oh, I get it. Bongo Head is a floating hider fungus. Bongo Head is always playing in the water. Yeah, I get Bongo Bongo Head is a floating hydro fungus.
Right. Paimon almost forgot. Should we let Bongo Head try something different? We could climb a tree together and see the view from the top. You two go ahead. We want Bongo Head to try something different since it's probably used to playing near water.
Oh, okay. Meet you back here later then. Hope you have a good time.
Bongo Head, we can do whatever you want to do. Just let us know. Paimon will probably understand you.
And there she goes.
Why isn't it
Or
responding?
I don't know.
Guess Paimon will have to try using delicious treats to win its affection.
Maybe.
Help! Help me!
Oh.
Something's not right! Why are these fungi so aggressive?
Did you hear that? It sounds like someone's calling for help. Hurry, let's go check it out.
Okay then. It seems that the fungi that this person is trying to tame are not like willing to be taken by by the thing. Huh. Okay. Okay, talk to Hannyah.
What are you doing here?
Hannyah, you saved the children?
I happened to be nearby. The children were mimicking what they'd seen the contestants doing and ended up getting surrounded by wild fungi. Fortunately, I heard the commotion and got here in time to save them.
That's so dangerous! Why are they trying to approach wild fungi without a wisdom orb?
It's hardly their fault. I was almost drawn in by the fungi's cute appearance once, too. Luckily, I remembered my family's stern warnings and the suffering that previous generations once endured, so I kept my distance. People never used to be under any illusion about how dangerous the fungi can be, but this Neelit polycup is changing people's perceptions, and now they're letting their guard down against the fungi, a consequence that Elhingen failed to foresee.
Oh, now that makes sense. So, okay, so that's her backstory and also the issue for this tournament. The tournament become too popular for its own good. In trying to solve one problem, it's created another one. This tournament become too popular for its own good because, well, even though if the tournament would have become popular or not, they would have tried anyways. It's trying to solve one problem, but it's creating another one.
I'm putting an end to this debacle, first chance I get. The Wisdom Orb is the perfect tool for exterminating fungi on a large scale. And once I win the tournament, they'll be mine to do with as I please.
What are you talking about, Hannyah? Exterminating fungi? Not in front of Pyro 1! Don't you care about its feelings? taking part in the tournament too, aren't you? You even taught us a few tips and tricks. You're clearly enjoying the event.
I'm quite certain Pyro 1 would back me up if it was capable of realizing the past mistakes of its kind. But regrettably, it's just a pawn controlled by a gadget. It will never understand human sentiments. As for why I taught you guys a few things, don't you realize? I saw your potential, and I wanted you to help me reach my goals. Yet here you are now pleading the Fungi's case. You've gotten too deep in this absurd game. Looks like Golden Comet and Silver Companion don't deserve such a stellar reputation after all.
Wait! Don't go! We turned off our wisdom orb just now, and we were playing with the fungi and everything!
Looks like she's made up her mind. Well, truth be told, even though if they are dangerous, that doesn't mean that you have to exterminate all of them. That's not the right solution. Just keep people at bay and try to keep people at bay and be careful in whichever way you can. That's everything that in real life has shown us. Not to exterminate the entire population of an entire population just because it's dangerous to us, for example. That's not the right decision here. But at least keep people at bay. Keep them known that they are still dangerous no matter what. Even if you tame them like we did, no, it doesn't mean that they are still not dangerous in the wild. Just like in Pokemon too. But this is going far beyond, going to exterminate, literally annihilate this fungi, even though if she made something, a mistake from her past, that doesn't mean that it's the best option here. There are other options. Yes, this tournament may have started to change people's minds, but nevertheless, like I said, the best option here is to keep people at bay, not try to exterminate because that's a drastically measure, but also not lower your guard too down, or else that will happen.
Ooh my, such a standout personality, and with the perfect dose of obstinacy. I sense dramatic events just waiting to unfold.
Miko? Layla? Oh, you heard the cries for help too, huh?
We were just talking about her as it happens. Little Layla told me that Hannyah gave you some guidance when you first entered the tournament, but after you met Layla, she very abruptly left. Looking at it now, she seems to be a classic case of a wrong path character. Blames the many for the mistakes of a few, and seeks to wipe them all out of existence.
Yeah, exactly what Jai Miko said. The wrong path character, it seems, blaming the many for the mistakes of the few, and then wanting to exterminate them all with exterminate them all whatsoever. Yeah,
She takes the wrong path because in her eyes it is the most effective and sensible method of achieving her goal.
Seems she's had some bad experience with fungi. She definitely has her reasons. It seems that she's had some bad experience with fungi.
Fungi can definitely be aggressive and damage their environment, but some research also suggests that they're only acting in accordance with their nature, just like any other wild animals.
You see, that's what I mean. They are like animals. They are animals practically. They are fungi. Yes, they are from a plant fungus thing, but nonetheless, they are living things, and that's their nature.
The fungi have existed for a long time. No one knows what the ecological implications for the rainforest would be if they all got killed off suddenly.
That would be no good if they got killed from out of nowhere, and that's it. The rainforest will start decreasing its population and try to solve that matter on its own, especially with the rules of the bat. I don't know if it would be like in the Archon quest that it will be enough to bring the heavenly principles of among her, but given the fact that that might happen, won't be good, especially for the forest in that matter.
Right! We shouldn't resort to extreme measures. No matter what Hannyah has been through, we can't let her do this just because she wants to.
You intend to stop her achieving victory? I can't say I didn't expect that response from you, but I hear she's one of the favorites to win this tournament. Are you prepared to face such a formidable opponent?
We'll train harder. We'll keep bonding with our fungi. I guess the bond is a better strategy than train harder.
That's what you brought us here for, right? To get acquainted with our fungi friends so we can cooperate better with them? Wait, did you know all this was gonna happen?
It would be rather boring if I had arranged every last detail in advance. The chance encounter between you and Hannyah came as quite a pleasant surprise. Today's training ends here. The qualifiers should be over now. We should go and find out what to expect in the later stages.
Alright then. So I did exceptionally well with my fungi return to and we'll see how everyone else did in this tournament. So it seems that Bongo Head will be our first liner and also companion for this adventure. Then I guess it will be a matter of choice on who do we bring then. Oh, but nevertheless, this has this just had a very interesting turn. Just watching someone that we really didn't know about, then go like, I want to exterminate all the fungi because of some very bad experiences that I have. It's just became quite interesting, and now it's more amusing that every other character here knows about it, and we'll see how the tournaments are now.
There are a lot of people over there. Are they looking for something?
I heard that the organizers set up loads of message boards for the audience to leave comments and interact with each other. It sounds like a good way to encourage discussion about the tournament. I wonder if people will talk about me and Twirly Whirly. Oh, if only I could use this experience in one of my papers somehow.
Paimon thinks that's a great idea! You always need a ton of information to write a paper, and you can't always get the info you need. But this time, you're the one providing yourself with the information. You can write whatever you want!
That's a nice idea, Paimon. But I'm from the Ratawa Darshan. The kind of information I'm gathering now would only be of any use to someone in the Amurta Darshan.
Different disciplines, worlds apart. But maybe one world's trash is another world's treasure. Worlds apart. But maybe one world's trash is another world's treasure, maybe. Yeah, it seems like it. Maybe, yeah, for example, if I don't like things that have to do with math, but I like interactive things. So maybe another person that doesn't like interactive things and likes math will see like a different perspective of what I see. That's that's the thing from this like what we are talking about here.
Yeah! You can provide the information to Amurta students! Maybe sell it to the highest bidder! Wait, no! Royalties! Charge royalties!
Mora is a secondary consideration, but I could make it a fair trade by getting the Amurta students to read through some advanced papers for me and figure out what Twirly Whirly's kind likes. If I can narrow the search, It'll make my life a whole lot easier. I won't have to buy hundreds of different things and get twirly-whirly to try them all. Just thinking about it makes me want to pass out.
Layla, that's an amazing idea! Please, get them to look into what Bongo Head likes, too!
I'll do my best. When I get back, I'll write a letter and send it to the Amorta.
Oh, it seems that there is a subordinate from Sino. Sino's subordinate does not mean he's observing the arena.
Little one, the pairings for the remaining 32 are out.
Huh? We'll be facing Soka next!
Oh, I've been looking forward to this a lot.
What are you so excited about? Aren't you worried that we'll knock your budding author out of the competition? If that happens, Yai Publishing House's nice little journey in Sumeru will come to a very abrupt end.
Oh, please, do your worst. I never asked Soka to win in the first place. Besides, maybe suffering a humiliating defeat will give her the epiphany she so desperately needs. After all, a life with no obstacles tends to narrow the mind. People end up believing that only they are on the right path. Sometimes, obstacles are more valuable than smooth sailing.
That's true. Yes, ma'am. Or as you wish, chief editor. Yeah, she's the chief editor for Jai Publishing House. Hmm. Oh, this is going to be a hard one. mm, yes, ma'am.
Excellent. Ah, I'm looking forward to the next round. I'll await your good news.
Your face. Like very serious, like, yes, we will. Okay, so Act 2 has been completed. 10 more Primo Gems there. And let's see who are we facing in the next phase of this tournament. Okay, so it is Soka. Okay, so she has an stretchy animal fungus, Storm Press. We don't have that one yet, but I guess our Bongo Head will, will do excellently in this matter. Here the repeated one, then it will be to the 8, then quarters. No, it should be then from the, this is 16, then 8, then, yeah, so this is 16, then 8, then, is this quarters? No, this is quarters, then semifinals and the finals. I don't know which one comes next, but okay. So, in the next episode, please, we will be fighting this person, Soka, which already went against Jaimiko. Soka hails from oh, I see, it's the person. It's her from Jai Publishing House. Things start with Jai Publishing House, the popular light novel publisher. She has joined competition and hopes things on fire. Aha, yes. So then, it seems that she will have a very bad time in this matter against me. But yeah, so expect this on the next episode. And also, I will keep getting more fungi, get to know them better, and in fighting style, and then also like leveling up and everything else. So thank you so much for watching. Please like the video and comment on what are your thoughts on this, at least this part of the tournament somehow. Do you think it's what do you think on I can't remember her name very well, but it is a pretty like extreme measure that that other competitor wants to like exterminate all the fungi just because of some bad experience that she had. So Well, that's not what I want to hear your opinion on. But overall, what do you think of this part of this like second act from the story quest? And also, yeah, if you don't want to miss on anything that I would upload regarding this like Arkham story quest or Splatoon 3, which is the Splatfest right now, please consider to subscribe. Well, no, maybe I will upload this after when the stat versus are over, so just forget about it. So yeah, just consider to subscribe so you don't miss on anything that I will upload in the future. And also thank you so much for watching again, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!